The largest covered wagon in the entire world. Lincoln, Nebraska is home of the interesting tree stumps. Welcome to Weird Nebraska, and we're going to find some quirky roadside attractions and some unusual oddities in Nebraska. And we're going to start here in Wilbur, Nebraska. So driving through the downtown, it's really cool little downtown, about 2,000 people. It's a county seat. And but we came over here to see the Les Vilda Presidential Library and Museum, or museum and library. Free admission, children half price, new exhibits added daily. It's an outhouse, and obviously Les has a sense of humor, but he actually did run for president in 2008. He didn't win, unfortunately. He also ran in 2012 and didn't win. Said he would keep running until he won. So what an appropriate presidential museum and library. Great way to start our video here in Wilbur, Nebraska. There's Interstate 80 right there. We're just a few miles north of Milford, Nebraska, and we are at the world's largest covered wagon. Kind of crazy. Certainly makes sense to be on this list. So there was a guy named Kenneth Dahl that built, or that bought land here in 1964, built a gas station. This used to be a gas station. You can kind of see probably where the pumps were over here. And he built a gas station in 1971. He also had a RV kind of lot over here, campground. And then built this wagon on top of the gas station. And he used to have wheels, and there used to be a muffler man. And obviously, those no longer here. So he passed away in the 90s, and some of that stuff has been sold off. And yeah, this is what's left. Our next stop is going to take us to the capital of Nebraska, and that's Lincoln, and we're over here at the Lincoln Airport, and that is right next to the Nebraska Air National Guard. But we're here to see a big paper airplane sculpture, 32 foot long. It cost $100,000 to build in 2015, and it was made by local artist Shannon Hansen. So obviously it's not a real paper airplane, but it's very realistic looking, just like we would have made in school. Heading across town over to Union Plaza. Good to see the kids out playing in the fountain, but we're going to go see that large head right there. So 10 feet tall, weighing 8 tons. It's the largest of several big brick heads built by New York artist James Tyler. This one's named Groundwater Colossus. It's meant to personify the Ogallala aquifer that sits beneath it. Loudspeakers embedded in the head play the sounds of trickling water and clanging metal to represent the jarring impact of people on the environment. Tyler completed the head in 2010 and shipped it to Lincoln as bricks. It sat in storage until it was reassembled in 2012. And if you listen real carefully, you'll be able to hear the trickling water and the clanging metal. We just drove through Havelock, which is a little community on the northeast side of Lincoln, and there's a couple of tree carvings. This is the first one. This is the bald eagle tree stump. Interesting. Lincoln, Nebraska is home of the interesting tree stumps. I guess that's what this is. Carved out of a tree. Near a very busy road here, just north of Ashland, Nebraska. And this is the Linoma Beach Lighthouse. Wow, it's a lot of traffic. And you don't see lighthouses in places like Nebraska very often. So that bottom part was actually a gas station built in 1938. And then they added this 110-foot tower in 1939, a year later. They may have wanted to make this like a novelty hotel, but that never happened, and so they made it a real lighthouse. And there's a lake here, RV park. You can see they probably added some of this stuff here later. But yeah, very cool Linoma Beach Lighthouse. Stopped off here at the Sapp Brothers store just off of the interstate because they have a giant coffee pot. I don't know if it's the world's largest coffee pot, but it's pretty cool. So this was originally the water tower for Waverly, Nebraska, and they moved it here in 1971 to kind of promote the convenience store and gas station here. And so that's what they've done, and they still have the store over there. And I don't know if they used to have a chapel. Oh, I guess maybe this is the chapel. It's all locked up inside here, but I guess that'd be a small chapel.
I'm gonna go and do the chicken, man.
The chicken one?
Yeah, seasoned white chicken.
Even though this is a video about oddities and weird things in Nebraska, I got to throw some history in here. So this is part of the original Lincoln Highway from 1920. Obviously they've repainted it, probably refurbished it a little bit, but this is a stretch of road down that way you can see that goes a little ways. And this predates Route 66 by 6 years. So the original Lincoln Highway, and starts right here, kind of innocently tucked back here. There's a Nissan dealership right there. And so yeah, awesome. So let's drive the original Lincoln Highway. This is the village of Boys Town. It was established in 1917 as the headquarters of Father Flanagan's Boys Home. The village houses the national headquarters of Boys Town. But we're not here to see this unique village. We're here to see the largest ball of stamps, and it's inside the Visitors Center for Boys Town here. They have a nice sign kind of talking about the history of the community and the boys' home. And there it is. The sphere is 32 inches in diameter, weighs 600 pounds, contains 4.6 million canceled stamps. It was stuck together by the Boys Town Stamp Collecting Club starting in 1953. It's believed to have been wrapped around the core of a golf ball. Can you believe that? By July 1955, the ball had just about reached its current size, and it was featured in the syndicated newspaper column of Ripley's Believe It or Not. Crowds of people came to view the unique artifact. Work on the stamp ball ceased at that point, and it has remained as the world's largest ball of stamps after 70 years. So they have other information here about Stamp Collecting Club, which is pretty cool. And then a big mural of stamps. Hard to see that that's what it is until you get real up close. Yeah, look at that. Pretty amazing detail that went into these works. And then on the wall they have another collection of really great baseball cards. I mean, Stan Musial, that's a heck of a card. Frank Robinson from my hometown Reds. Ted Williams, and even the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. Our next stop is the Sentinels of the Prairie. And here's a little information about it. Vintage windmills from the 1880s through the 1930s. All around. Pretty impressive. Let's take a walk around and we'll check them out. There's some of them in pretty rough shape. I'm guessing that's how they found them. It says this was a very rare windmill here at Perkins. This one was found in an old wheat field near Colby, Kansas. Pretty interesting looking. We're kind of right across the street from a landfill. Got a Great Northern Railway train car here. I like that logo. You can see the windmills just keep going. Well, this is a very cool stop. Glad they were able to put these together. All right, one more place to go to finish up our video. Well, we made it to our final destination today of Maskell, Nebraska. It's just a little town of 58 people. And the reason why we're here is because of the smallest city hall in the United States. This was definitely a fun trip around Nebraska. We started out kind of in the southeastern part of the state. We were up near Iowa for a while, and now we're up near South Dakota. So wherever you go in Nebraska, you can find some nice roadside oddities. Hope you enjoyed the trip.